And then, okay, fine. That's the training. Because it's all happening at the same time. There is no past, present, and future. Because anything that spoils our connection to goodness, I don't care if it's a piece of chocolate or a boyfriend, and that voice goes off and disconnects you from the goodness, because it can be constructive and it can say, okay, Annie, you got to check this out because you get a little nuts with this one. But it doesn't spoil everything. But when it spoils and cuts everything, that is the time to say, okay, this is a complex. You can't stop the seizure, but you can notice that you're in it.
Definitely nowhere closer to God.
You have an envy attack on yourself. It just fucking won't stop. The rotation, the same thing. And just by that alone, it's like, okay, I'm having a seizure right now. I can't change it. I can't stop it. I can observe it. I can see what it does. And it's almost a fight for your soul. Or not even your soul. It's a fight for your love. And that's what I feel is happening in the heart of your being.
Pope Francis has declared an Italian religious sister killed by 3 teenage girls in a satanic ritual was a martyr for the Catholic faith, thus paving the way for her beatification. 60-year-old Sister Maria Laura Minetti was stabbed to death in a park in the town of Chiavenna in the northern region of Lombardy back in June 2000. Her 3 assailants repeatedly stabbed Sister Maria, who it is said prayed for her killers throughout the fatal attack. In fact, her last words, according to some accounts of her death, were, "Lord, forgive them."
Our society, I would say without any doubt, is completely corrupted.
Crying is the holy water of the body. Do you know one of the first assignments my teacher had me do in magic? It was like, oh, Jesus. The next time you cry, and I'm thinking, well, how she knows I'm going to cry? Because the next day I was crying. She had me catch the first tear. I had to catch it in a bottle or a shot glass. Do you know how frustrating that is? It took me months to be able to catch my first tear, because it's the tear is the holy water of the body. And it was like, why am I trying to catch my own tears? Why can't I just put them in a tissue? What? She said, no, you have to put them in a glass. I said, okay. So they give us these exercises, not even because we have to fulfill them, but what we learn along the way, what it is to catch that hologram, that sacredness.
I don't stay too long in the confessional, because if I stay in the confessional, it's for nothing. Nobody comes. They don't come.
And when he's crucified, he doesn't go to fucking heaven. He goes to hell. He goes to Pluto. He goes to the underworld before he ascends. So what's that telling you? He doesn't go up to heaven because he's not a sky god. He's an embodiment. He's the, he may be for you, he may be a figure of the animus. He can be the suffering servant, but he can also, from the Gnostic teachings, he it's the matrix, man. And so that would make sense that you're you're trying to find an image that you can hold that contains the loving animus. The whole thing with Christ and that whole initiation was, the course of matter. Wherever opposites intersect, that's the point of the divine. So Christ and that whole story of the course and all that, that's, opposites kind of coming together, and that this man, chose love like 2,000 years ago. We still haven't figured it out. We're still fighting in the Middle East with that shit. And that, I think you're realizing, you're really painted yourself into a corner here, and you're really stuck because how am I going to feel loved by the divine? Or it's about being worthy of love.